They done let me in the door. They done gave your boy a chance, now the youngin' finna blow. It's a shame finna put the game in the figure four. Youngin' fresh from out that bottom, talking straight from off the scroll. And these days, I live the life of a movie star. Remember going to school telling you I'd be a superstar, but you didn't believe.
Oh, welcome back to my channel. Before we get into it, make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Man, fuck it, you ain't gotta like the video, you ain't gotta comment, but I do appreciate you hitting that sub button. Now, in this video, we're talking about Attack on Titan, but in particular, I'm gonna be talking about chapter 130 and the truth about Ackerman instincts, right? Is it love or is it something else? Now, what Zeke had said in chapter 130, I feel as though what he has said was partially correct, but also partially wrong at the same time. I think the reason why Eren had said that he hated Mikasa, right? I think he kind of put two and two together, right? He put two and two together with what Zeke had said, and he put it together with his experience with Mikasa, you know, throughout the whole series. Now, it's no doubt that Mikasa had activated her Ackerman instincts when Eren was getting choked out by that guy, you know? She basically activated her Ackerman instincts, like, I need to protect this guy because he protected me. I need to follow this guy, you know? So, what if what Eren has said about the Ackerman instincts is true? That they are nothing but just slaves to protect the king. And Mikasa convinced herself that Eren was the king and was the person that she needed to protect, right? But over time, Mikasa is trying to convince herself that it's love, because you gotta remember at this certain point in the story, Eren and Mikasa doesn't know about Ackerman instincts at all. So Mikasa is trying to convince herself that it is love, whether it's family or whether it's a relationship type of way. But she's trying to convince herself that it is love, thus then creating her headaches. You know, basically what Eren has said. She's trying to resist protecting Eren, you know, or trying to always follow him by saying it's love instead of just, you know what I'm saying, going with the Ackerman instincts. What Eren said was true. Just think about this, right? When Armin went to go punch Eren, Mikasa blatantly, just like with the instinct, had put Armin down. And you're telling me that's love? That's not love. What Eren has said was true. You know what I'm saying? Like, you convinced yourself that I was the person that you needed to protect. You're nothing but a slave. And over time, Mikasa had tried to convince herself that it was love. Now, what if, like I said, what if Zeke has said, what if it's like love is a way to break the Ackerman instincts? And love can mean like different things, you know, love family-wise, relationship-wise, friendship-wise, as like in like Levi's case with Irvin, friendship, you know, with Kenny and Yuri, friendship. But you got Mikasa who can, you know what I'm saying, who loves Eren either in a family type of way or a relationship type of way. What if creating love and friendship is the way to break the Ackerman instincts, thus creating these headaches because he's trying to resist always protecting Eren. So I think what Zeke has said was partially correct and partially wrong at the same time. But I feel as though Eren kind of put two and two together with what Zeke has said and his experience with Mikasa, and just like said, like, bro, that's not love, you know. This girl don't fucking love me. She's nothing but a slave, you know. She follows every order I say without even thinking about it, if it was right or wrong, you know. If I told her to kill Armin, she probably would just kill Armin, you know. And I feel like Eren had realized that, like, she's trying to convince herself that it is love, but it's her Ackerman instincts the whole time. So when Eren says, Mikasa, I hate you, he thought saying that would make Mikasa hate him, you know? So she could stop trying to convince herself that it's love. And when she finally opposed him or go against him, he felt like that would make her want, you know what I'm saying, build hatred for him, so to kill him or to not feel guilty for going against him. So what if another way of breaking the Ackerman instincts, what if the host needs to break it, right? What if, like, just like how with Irvin and Levi, Irvin had decided that he was going to die. Levi tried to basically stop Irvin from getting killed because he couldn't accept that at all. But after talking to Irvin and after understanding the pain and the suffering that Irvin was going through, Levi was like, hey, I will allow you to lay your life down, I will allow you to die on this battlefield. So, but just know that I will bring the Beast Titan down, So what if the host needs to break it? And that's what Eren tried to do. He tried to break the Ackerman instincts bond between him, with just leaving, basically turning this Mikasa back into the Mikasa that was, back at the hut, like how he was talking about. So I think, like I said, I think what Zeke has said was kind of right and wrong, but I think what Eren has said was true. That's all the Ackermans is that once they activate their instincts, they're no more but just straight slaves. But throughout their time as being slaves, they're trying to regain that freedom by trying to convince themselves that it's something else, whether it's love or friendship. They're trying to convince themselves that it's something else, and they try to let the host they try to let the host go, and doing that creates headaches. I don't think Levi had got headaches, but we saw, we saw Mikasa show signs of headaches every time throughout the series. Even before we even learned what Ackerman instincts are, like we saw her holding our head countless of times. But that's really it. I don't really want to talk about this anymore because I'm gonna just babble. I'm gonna just keep babbling more and on. But I don't think it's love. Partially it is, But if it is, then that's just Mikasa trying to convince herself that it's love. I think what Eren has said is true. The Ackerman, the Mikasa that was inside that hut no longer lives. It just leaving behind a slave that will do anything to protect the host. Whether if it's killing their own friends that's around them. Like I said, if Eren said, hey, kill Armin, I think Mikasa will kill Armin without no fucking thought in mind. And then she'll cry and think about what she have done afterwards, But yeah, subscribe to my channel. Like I said, I don't care if you like, I don't care if you comment. Hit that sub button for me, and I'm out, bro.